Hi everyone, it's Jan, and I can't wait to show you how to add some leafing, silver or gold leafing to your projects. When I finished the background on this image, I knew that I wanted to do something really super cool with it, and I actually will show you in detail how I created this focal image background using my gelatos. It's in another video called Faux Marbling Technique, but I just want to show you very quickly here in a quick overview of how I created the background and did some doodling and got this really striking background image. Very fun. Check out that other video. But then when I have a great focal image background like this, I don't want to use a lot of embellishment. I really want to showcase it and show it off. And if you want to do minimal embellishment but add a little pow, I suggest maybe looking at using some leafing with it. And I'm going to show you this product. It is a product that comes in sheets of silver leafing, and lots of times people will use like their glue pad and sticky embossing powder to create a sticky image to put the silver on, but I'm going to use the score tape. Really quick, really easy. Now here's the sentiment that I wanted, and because I am using the silver and I've decided to use that blue background card, I'm actually going to use silver and blue embossing for my sentiment on some heavyweight vellum. And to do that, you've seen me probably do this technique several times, but in order to do some selective stamping, I only wanted to do the parts that I was going to emboss in the navy blue. I use some tape, I put it down, ink up the stamps, the portion of the stamp that I want to use, and then remove the tape, and you don't have ink on the area that you don't want it on. So I'm going to do a little stamping there and add my embossing powder. And you know, when you're using the tape method, sometimes you get a little bit of extras on there, but just use your paintbrush and dust it off. I did the exact opposite words on the next one and did silver embossing powder for that. And you can see it gives it a really nice tying together of the blue in the background and the leafing that we're going to do around the edge here. So here's how simple this is. If you're just starting out with leafing, I think this is a great little project to try it out on. I'm just putting an 1/8 inch strip of score tape along that edge, and I'm only doing the one strip at a time. I'm not putting it all the way around. I found that when you're working with something that is as light as leafing, whether it's in the sheets or even some, you can get a product that's just a lot of little flakes as well. And I'm certainly going to save everything that I pull off of it, and you can use the little flakes as well. But if you're doing that, it's very lightweight and has a tendency to fly away, and I found that it's just easier to work a section by section. And so you put that down, burnish it a little bit, and then take a soft brush with soft bristles and just kind of scrub it is probably the best way that I can describe it. And that removes everything except where it's sticking to the tape. And now I'm going to work my way on around to each of the other sides, just adding the silver leaf on top of it as I go. I love this look, and it probably looks like it's a little fiddly, but it's really not. It's very quick to add leafing to a project like this. And it is a little flyaway, so I try to have my area cleared so that I'm not getting silver on everything else. But when it's over, I use a little Swiffer dust cloth to pick up all the pieces that I couldn't get by just picking them up. So now let's just quickly put this card together. I'm matting it on a piece of yellow cardstock. I believe that's Summer Sunrise paper tray ink. No, I believe that's Lemon Zest, actually. That's the lighter one. And then putting it on a A2 size card. Each panel is just a 1/4 inch smaller than the other, so you get an 1/8 inch little frame all the way around. For the vellum, to attach the vellum, I'm using some glue dots, but I'm rolling them up and just putting them behind bits of the embossing where you will not see them when I attach it. That's one of the things of working with vellum, that sometimes the difficulty is figuring out how to attach it. But putting glue dots behind something that you've stamped is a great idea. And just that easy, this card comes together, and I think it has a lot of punch for it and really does show off the beauty of that background image that we did. And I wanted to put a little touch of it on the inside as well, so I took another piece of that Summer Sunrise cardstock. Particularly when I'm doing dark card bases, I like to put a lighter panel of cardstock inside, and then just took a little piece of that background that I had trimmed off, added a little strip of the silver leafing, and I think together that just ties the front and the insides together. And you can see I was thinking about maybe putting another little strip down there. It was too much. I liked it the way it was, and I'm going to leave it there. And that's our card for today. And I love the detail. I love the sparkle, but I love that when you really look at it, you are seeing that cool background image and the sentiment. It's just a nice balance of the two together. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope that you will subscribe if you're new to my channel. We try to keep things fresh and new coming out for you every few days. If you would like to, please follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. That's the place that you'll get an idea of what's on my desk right now and what I'm working on. Hope you've had a little inspiration and that you will come back and join me again soon. And in the meantime, please be sure and save some time for creative play. I'll see you soon.